When watching porn, it's easy to be under the impression that what's being portrayed on the screen is in fact real sex. And while porn undeniably is very exciting and fun to watch, how similar or dissimilar is it to the real thing? Are both the same thing or very different? In today's video, I'm going to answer this very question. So stay till the end to find out the entire truth. My name is Helena Nista and I make videos that help you have the best sex of your life. And today I'm going to share with you 10 crucial differences between porn sex and real sex. So you might have gathered from this introduction that porn sex is in fact not the same thing as real sex. And while it's okay to watch it with this kind of solid understanding that the two are different, trying to act out in your own bedroom things that you've seen in porn can be quite disastrous. And here's why. Porn is fake. It's a performance for the audience. It's as simple as that. The couple portrayed on the screen aren't lovers who are sharing an intimate moment together. These are actors who are in the process of producing an arousing video. The goal here isn't intimacy, affection, or sexual satisfaction. The goal here is to create a video that will be good enough for the producer and appealing enough to the online audience. The actors in porn seem to be instantly hot, aroused, and ready for sex. Yeah, that just doesn't happen in real life, particularly to women. We all need a bit of preparation, a bit of warm-up. Foreplay isn't just a nice to have. It's a necessity. It's pure biology. The body needs time to send blood for engorgement and lubrication to our genitals. Porn is simply cutting out all the preparation for penetration. You know how in porn men can keep thrusting and pumping forever? Yeah, that's fake too. In fact, both men and women in porn use numbing products in order to go for longer. So they're actually numbing down their genitals because men don't want to ejaculate and women don't want to feel the pain of prolonged penetration. Whereas in real life, sex doesn't last forever. Most couples are perfectly satisfied with maybe 15 minutes of thrusting. And the point is to deeply feel all that yummy pleasure, warmth, and deliciousness between our legs and everywhere else, not to numb it down. So there are two significant things when it comes to the woman's orgasm in porn. First of all, she always comes. Second of all, she comes from penetration. Both of these are very different in real sex. Because no, women don't always come during sex. Many of them rarely ever come with a partner. And no, they definitely don't reliably come from penetration alone. Only about 4% of women orgasm from just him thrusting inside of her, while the remaining 96% also need clitoral stimulation in order to climax. The penises shown in porn are a lot larger than what most men carry between their legs. Male porn actors are actually specifically hired because of their larger than average size. So while the penises you'll see in porn are usually over 7 inches long, over 90% of men sport a wand of about 5 inches. There's also something unusual happening with the genital area of the ladies. Through the selection of the actresses, or most often through labiaplasty, all vulvas are made to look the same, with very symmetrical outer lips and small tucked-in inner lips. They're nothing like real women. In real life, all vulvas are different. Inner lips often protrude and can be quite big, and things are not necessarily symmetrical down there. It's true that more and more women are now becoming consumers of porn, but men are still a huge majority of the audience, and that's why porn mainly caters to their needs. This is why women are typically portrayed in porn as objects of male pleasure. Women are sort of like real-life sex dolls for men, which is not the case in real life or in real sex. Also, women don't usually enjoy any of the acts shown in porn or the way that sex is performed in porn. And while it might be okay to try some porn-style sex here and there, that's not what women want in bed. Women want closeness, intimacy, affection, pleasure, and sexual satisfaction. They don't want to be used as tools or objects of male arousal. Porn overstimulates your system, and that's why it can be so addictive to many men. It basically abuses the reward centers in your brain, causing you an intense high and then an intense crush. During that crush, you desire more porn, which then again only gives you a very short-lived fulfillment, and so you crash again. Real life sex doesn't do that. Real life sex is much slower. Things build up more gradually, giving your brain and your nervous system enough time to adjust. And the pleasure hormones are released in a sustainable way and leave you happy and fulfilled for much longer. So instead of going high and then crashing with porn, you gently sail and cruise on a wave of sexual satisfaction. Many of the sexual acts that you see in porn don't actually happen that often in real life. And again, this is because porn is geared for intensity and excitement, not intimacy and pleasure. So things like anal, squirting, which is completely fake in porn by the way, group sex, etc. All of that and more are common occurrences in porn but are reasonably rare in real sex. And finally, the illusion of perfection of sex in porn. This is something I really want to bring your attention to because watching porn can make us feel very inadequate. I mean, in porn, everything goes well, every single time. Nobody loses an erection or ejaculates early. Nobody bumps into their partner awkwardly. There are no weird noises or funny attempts at dirty talk, etc. All goes perfectly smoothly and everybody ends up perfectly satisfied. Yeah, no, that's not what happens in real life. Real life sex is often awkward or funny, or things don't quite go to plan. But that's normal. That's what happens to humans who are not on a porn set with many attempts at each activity. So please don't buy into the illusion. Don't think that you're failing because your sexual experiences don't look like porn sex. In fact, please don't go to porn for inspiration or for sexual education. You'll only end up frustrated and confused, which will lead to dissatisfaction and problems. Porn can be used for entertainment and arousal. That's what it was meant for. But good, helpful information? No, you'll have to go for that somewhere else. And I have about 200 videos on this very channel with quality sexual information that will improve your sex life and your intimate relationship. I also have a range of online courses that will take you even deeper and show you what truly mind-blowing sex is all about. So if you're ready to learn more and take your sex life to the next level, please feel free to browse my website to see what appeals to you most. You'll find a link in the description bar below. And please remember that I don't condemn porn. I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch it at all. All I'm saying is that if you do choose to consume it, do it with a very clear understanding that porn isn't real sex and that the two are very different. This will help you and save you from potentially a lot of frustration. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment below with your thoughts. I always look forward to reading what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Have a fantastic day and I'll see you next time.